If you're writing a research paper, thesis, or lab report, you already know one thing. Creating scientific figures can be incredibly time-consuming. You spend hours searching icons, dragging arrows, aligning shapes, and fixing labels just to build a single diagram. And sometimes the final result still doesn't look professional enough for publication, but what if you could just describe your scientific idea in plain English? And AI instantly converts it into a clean research figure? In this video, I'm going to show you FigureLabs, an AI-powered scientific illustration tool that can generate publication-ready figures using text prompts or images. We'll go through the complete workflow, step by step, from idea to final vector export. So let's start. Step 1. Open FigureLabs. First, go to the official website, FigureLabs.ai. Create a free account or login. Once you enter the dashboard, you'll see the figure generation interface. This is where the AI creates diagrams based on your instructions. And instead of manually building figures like traditional tools, FigureLabs lets you generate diagrams automatically using AI. Now let's create our first scientific figure. Step 2. Text-to-figure generation. The first feature is text-to-figure. This allows you to describe a scientific concept using text, and the AI converts it into a diagram. For this example, let's create a machine learning architecture diagram. In the prompt box, type something like, diagram showing a machine learning pipeline with dataset input, pre-processing stage, neural network training, and prediction output. Now click Generate Figure. Within a few seconds, FigureLabs generates a structured scientific diagram. You'll see labeled stages, arrows showing workflow, clean layout suitable for academic presentations. Instead of designing the structure manually, the AI understands the scientific workflow and creates the diagram automatically. This is where the time savings become obvious. A figure that might take 30 to 60 minutes in traditional tools can now be created in seconds. Step 3. Refine the prompt. One of the best parts about FigureLabs is that you can refine the output by improving the prompt. For example, I'll generate another version with more detail. New prompt. Scientific diagram of a deep learning architecture with input data, convolution layers, pooling layers, fully connected layer, and classification output. Generate again. Now the AI produces a more detailed architecture diagram, including multiple neural network stages. This shows how you can quickly iterate on different versions of a figure until it perfectly fits your research paper. Step 4. Image-to-figure conversion. Now let's try another feature, image-to-figure. Many researchers already have rough sketches or diagrams, especially during brainstorming or lab meetings. Instead of redesigning everything manually, you can upload that image into FigureLabs. So I'll upload a simple hand-drawn sketch. Once uploaded, select Convert to Figure. The AI now analyzes the image and recreates it as a clean scientific illustration. This process organizes the layout, improves clarity, converts rough sketches into structured diagrams. FigureLabs can also enhance the result in 2D or 3D style, with resolution improvements up to 2K quality. This is extremely useful when turning research notes into publication-ready visuals. Step 5. Editing inside the canvas. After generating the figure, you can refine it using the built-in editing canvas. Inside the editor, you can move diagram elements, adjust labels, resize objects, change arrow directions, reorganize the layout. For example, I'll move this processing block slightly to the right. Then I'll update the label to match my research terminology. You can also add extra annotations or connectors if needed. This makes FigureLabs flexible because the AI gives you a strong starting point, and you can still customize the figure. Step 6. Convert to vector format. Now let's prepare the figure for academic publishing. Many journals require figures in vector format for scalability and editing. FigureLabs includes a feature called Figure Vectorizer. With a single click, it converts the generated diagram into SVG vector format. This means infinitely scalable graphics, compatible with design software, ready for journal submission. You can download the figure or continue editing it in external software if needed. Before versus after. Efficiency comparison. Let's compare the traditional workflow with the AI workflow. Traditional method, open design software. Search asset libraries. Drag elements onto canvas. Adjust layout manually. Fix alignment and labels. Total time, 30 minutes to several hours per figure. Now with FigureLabs, describe the figure idea, generate diagram with AI, adjust minor details, export vector graphic. Total time, just a few minutes. That's a massive productivity improvement for researchers. Why FigureLabs is different? Traditional scientific illustration tools rely on large icon libraries and drag-and-drop assets, but they have limitations. Limited assets for engineering or physics, slow manual layout creation, difficult customization. FigureLabs solves this by using AI that understands scientific descriptions directly. This means it can generate diagrams for many disciplines, including biomedical pathways, engineering systems, physics processes, computer science architectures. So you're not limited by pre-made icons or templates, real research use cases. Here are some practical ways researchers use FigureLabs. Figures for research papers, thesis and dissertation diagrams, conference posters, lab report visuals, academic presentations. Students can even use it for course assignments or project reports. Basically, anytime you need a clear scientific illustration, FigureLabs can help. Final thoughts. Scientific figure creation used to be one of the most tedious parts of research writing, but AI tools like FigureLabs are transforming that process. Instead of spending hours designing diagrams manually, researchers can now go from idea to publication-ready figure in minutes. And for PhD students and researchers working under tight deadlines, that can be a huge advantage. If you want to try it yourself, visit the official website, FigureLabs.ai. Test the AI and see how quickly you can generate your own scientific figures. And if you enjoy discovering new AI tools for research and productivity, don't forget to like the video and subscribe.